Welcome back, beautiful beloved souls. My name is Jem Stone, and I would ask you, please reconsider or consider purchasing one of the 30 books I have published and authored through Amazon. And for those who are new, I'm a widow and I receive a disability pension, so all I have to make videos with is a second-hand laptop and a LOGI camera. Now sometimes I will do PowerPoints, but I've got a subscription with Microsoft and it said that I've already used 30% of my allowance, so that's got to last me all September before it renews. So I'm making a few commentary take less preparation anyway. A PowerPoint, just a 4 or 5 minute PowerPoint can take me 2 hours to prepare. So let's get on to it. The power of fear and how it creates what we fear most. Fear is one of the most powerful emotions humans experience. It's primal, wired deep into our survival system. Fear warns us of danger, sharpens our senses, and helps us escape threats. Without fear, our ancestors wouldn't have survived long enough for us to be here today. But fear has another side. It doesn't just protect us, it also distorts our perception, shapes our reality, and sometimes even creates the very things we're afraid of. Think about orbs and UFOs. Some people describe feeling overwhelming fear in their presence. It isn't always that the orb or the UFO does something threatening. The fear seems to project itself onto the experience. The unknown triggers our deepest instinct, and suddenly we feel dread. Animals do this too. Dogs bark or shake, sensing something beyond their understanding. But is the fear a warning that something evil is there? Or is it our own mind filling the unknown with danger? Also, this happens with ghosts and spirits. And this is where it gets fascinating. Fear is a projector. It takes what's inside us, the stories we've been told, the trauma we carry, the possibilities we imagine, and cast them onto the outside world. When we don't understand something, fear gives it a shape. For some, that shape might be demons. For others, it might be aliens. For others still, it's the idea of pure evil pressing against their chest in the dark, known as sleep paralysis. The unknown is like a blank canvas, and fear is the paintbrush. But here's the deeper question. Does fear only project images, or can it actually create them? Some spiritual traditions suggest that energy follows thought, that what we focus on, we give power to. So, if you constantly dwell on demons, you might invite them. If you fixate on UFOs as threatening, you might attract experiences that confirm that. Even psychology hints at this in a different way. The more you expect danger, the more your brain filters the world to find it. Fear primes us to notice threats, even if they're not really there. There's also the shadow side of fear. Carl Jung spoke of the shadow as part of ourselves that we reject or deny. When we suppress those fears, they don't go away. Instead, they come back to us in distorted, frightening forms. The monster under the bed is often the fear inside our own mind. And when we refuse to face it, it seems bigger, darker, and more powerful than it really is. You can see this in the way entire societies are shaped by fear. Fear of outsiders, fear of change, fear of the future. Leaders, governments, even media outlets know how to use fear to control, because fear narrows focus. It shuts down critical thinking. It makes us obedient. When fear spreads through a group, it can manifest chaos, hatred, even war. In that sense, fear truly does create what we fear most. But it doesn't have to. Fear at its core is energy. It's raw, powerful, and it can be transformed. When you face fear, when you shine a light on it, instead of projecting it outward, it changes. Fear can turn into awareness. It can turn into a strength. It can teach us where we're vulnerable and where we need to grow. The challenge is learning to recognize when fear is real, a signal of genuine danger, and when it's imagined, a projection of our inner world. That heavy presence in the room at night, is it truly something dark? Or is it your body frozen in sleep paralysis, your mind filling in the blanks? The UFOs in the sky, are they there to harm you? Or is it your fear creating a story to explain the unknown? What's powerful is that the same energy we put into fear can be redirected into courage or into trust. Just as fear can attract negative experiences, belief in safety, strength, or divine protection can repel them. Many people say that calling on Jesus, though I don't believe in this, or a loved one, or simply standing firm in their own will and that's what I do, has stopped terrifying experiences in their tracks. Maybe it isn't the name or the ritual itself. Maybe it's the shift in energy, the reclaiming of power that dissolves the fear. So, perhaps fear is not the enemy. Perhaps fear is a mirror. It shows us what we need to face, what we need to heal, what we need to reclaim in ourselves. In the end, fear will always exist. It's part of being human. But the question is, do we let fear project monsters into our world, or do we recognize it for what it is? A teacher, a warning, a test. If fear can create what we fear most, then courage can create what we long for the most. And maybe that's the key, to stop projecting fear into the unknown and start projecting trust, love, and strength instead. Thank you guys for watching. Please be kind to each other and to yourselves. And before I go, thank you for every new subscriber. I didn't ask for it. In fact, I started, as you all know, this channel as a way to cope with grief. But it's grown, and it's grown because of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, love, light, and blessings. I'm done for another video. Bye.